you guys doing? So yeah, man. So on this video here, what I'll be doing is I'll be showing you guys how to make a track like Uhuru. So I'll be showing you guys how to make a track like them. It's a group. It's a local South African group that basically makes house music. Um, it took me some time. Like I'm sure a lot of you have been expecting a video to do with Uhuru. I know a lot of you like that music, so you probably want to learn how they do their tracks and how you could do it as well on FL Studio. So this is the video that you want to be watching. I'll take you step by step. On Start off with the sounds that you need, then go into how you construct those sounds together. Well, that part is on you. It's all new. That's your creativity. But I'll show you the secret to Uhuru, basically, which I feel it's what's common between that in all of their tracks. And I was listening to that track. I actually spent time before this video here. I spent like time listening to each and every track, and I realized that there's something that's always constant in it, and I'll show you guys what that is. But there's something, the pattern on the layout of the track is always constant. Somewhere, somehow, there's something that's always constant, and I'll show you guys what that is. So you definitely wanna watch this video here. But otherwise, let's get to it. So quickly, just to say a few things. You need to have percussions, so you want to get as much percussions as you can. Download them online, go on Google and search for them. Find as many as you can, and then add them to your sound packs and your sound kits and thing on FL Studio. If you don't have the necessary percussions, then you won't be able to do what I'm doing here. So you want to make sure you have the instruments and the sounds needed to be able to do this. So I can show you what you need to do, but if you don't have the instruments for it, then basically it's pointless. It's like I'm showing you something, but you don't have the equipment you need to be able to do what I'm doing here. So once you have the packs, and you can which sound basically like the ones that I have here, then you should be good to go. And yeah, so I think I've spoken a lot about where to get your sound packs and stuff like that, and how to download. So I won't do much on that. Just go on Google. Okay, cool. So let's get straight to it. So the first things first, what you need percussions, as I've already told you guys. So you need a lot of percussions, like a lot. So I'll just go through some of the sounds that I have here. Something like this. So I don't know if that's loud enough. That's a drum, Congo, whatever it might be. That one there. You see, like it's basically all drums. That's like a clap. I don't know what you call that. That's almost like a shaker kind of thing. That would be like a drum of some sort. That's almost like a shaker as well of some sort. That's a drum. That's whatever that is. That's basically like, it's like a combination of a shaker and a closed hat. That's my kick. That's a tom, and then this is a string, and you need this. This is important. Like every Uhuru track, if not all of them, most of them have this here, and I'll show you guys, and I'll basically play these sounds out, and I'll play them out the way that an Uhuru track would be structured, or I'll actually just structure the whole thing on the playlist. So let me just actually do that quickly for you guys, but let me just play it here for now so that you can hear what it sounds like. So let me take this down. I don't want to damage my ears. Put that on 95. Okay, I think that's good enough. So let's start the track off. So usually their tracks will start off something like this. And then you have these drums here. That's basically it. That's literally an Uhuru track for you, like right there, nothing more, nothing less. But I'll keep on. I'll add this sound here. I'm sure most of you are probably wondering what this one sounds like. I'll add that, and you usually have another sound, an extra sound, a synth of some sort. If not a synth, they don't use pads. They don't use all these fancy sounds. They keep it simple. They use percussions like this. Then they have that hardcore string right there, which is very low. It's like a C2 right there. and what else? And that's basically it. And then you use these drums here to basically change the track. So let's lay this track out now on the playlist. Let's lay the track out on the playlist like they basically would do the track. So let me cut the kick as well. So let me hear what this sounds like. Okay, cool, that's good. So let's do this. Let's add the kick here, cut the wrist, change. We need the string here. We need the shaker hat, whatever that is. Then we need the sound here. And so this would be an Uhuru track. So we start off something like this. Let me start it off without the kick. So let's assume that they start that track off without the kick. An example of a track that they start off without the kick would be the one called the one featuring DJ Shimza. It's called Block Party. So that one starts off without the kick, and then adds the kick later on. So it starts off like this. I'll show you guys the different ways in which they start their tracks. So one of them would be this one here, and then the kick comes in there. So it starts off somewhere like this. So that's one way of starting the track. Another way of starting that track would be somewhere along the lines of this. They'll start off with the string, with that hard string. This is the most common method that they use. This one is very common, and they might have one of the sounds. So let me try and see. So they probably not have these. So let me cut these off. In fact, cut that. Paste them on a different pattern, and then let's do that. So one of them might start like this. The most common method they use would be one that starts off like this. So it's just a string, it's just a kick, and it's just a few of the percussions that they might have. So it might be like this here. Literally just like that. And then maybe when they bring it up and add the new percussions, the other percussions like this. And then okay, let me see. Sorry about that. I think I'm missing a couple of sounds. So let me just build up the whole track instead. Pattern 5, first on pattern 5. Pattern 5 is a shaker, so you need the shaker somewhere around. Let me add it here. Let's do this. Let's remove this here. And let's bring the whole thing back up again together right there. Something of the sort. Pattern 6. So pattern 6 would be like that key sound that they might have, that basically changes the whole track, and adds spice to the track. That is not a percussion. It's usually not a percussion. It's a synth of some sort. It's usually not a percussion. So you'll hear when pattern 6 comes in what type of sound I'm talking about. But let's play the track. So this is like a typical Uhuru track now. This is like a typical Uhuru track from scratch till the end, excluding vocals, excluding all the other things they might have, such as an organ or keys or whatever it might be. This is just the basic structure. It goes like this. So let me redo pattern 6 for you guys. So I'll copy pattern 6 like that, just to add a bit of spice to it. So it might be like this, yeah. And then let's do it there. Let's do that, and then let's remove that. Then let's go to pattern 6 again. Piano roll, octave down. Then let's do it. So this is how a full track would sound like. So that's basically how a full track would go like, and they might have extra stuff on it, you know, all these other things that they might add. But that's basically a typical Uhuru track for you guys. So now you know how to do it. And then in closing, let me show you that secret thing that I was telling you about. It's not really secret, but it's one of those things that you can listen to the tracks a lot and you won't pick it up. But if you pay attention to it, you realize that it's actually almost the same. It's always the same sequence, it's always the same pattern, you know, that they follow. So unfortunately I can't play their tracks because then copyrights and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'll just show you guys what it is that I'm talking about. And it's this structure here, this exact structure here, exactly as it is, half of their tracks. And I swear to God, like, go and listen to that album, listen to all their tracks, you'll find that half of their tracks actually follow this particular structure here. So let me play you guys just all the sounds that actually follow the structure here. So you see all these sounds here are the same. I literally repeated the same thing over and over again. Let me switch two of them off and leave this one on. So it sounds like this. That's literally the structure, like the laying out that you need. Add another one. Add another one. That's basically it. And even if you go here to the other percussions that I added, you'll find that it's also there, like here on the last ones. Listen to these ones. Okay, so they're slightly different. But it's the same structure. One of the two you can just change around a bit, but it's literally the same thing. Pattern 1. So all I literally have to do to pattern 1 would be just to move this thing here like that. So you see it's there right now. If I want to change it around to the other pattern structure, I'd have to do that and then switch this off. Then it sounds like this. You get it? So that's all you have to do. But otherwise, literally do one of these two here, this one here, or this one here, and you have yourself an Uhuru track. And obviously, you know, they're quite good. They've got other styles as well that they do, but this is like the basic, this is the foundation. You know, this videos here, they basically tell about basics and foundation of different things, and this one here is basically what you need to get you going and to be able to do a track like Uhuru does. You know, if you want to make exact, this is given the fact that you want to make exactly the type of track that they make, then you'll do this, you follow this pattern here. If you just want to follow like the way that they build their structure up and all those things there, then you might just use the same percussions and almost build the same way as they do, and then change it around and add your own signature to it. Then that would be a whole different thing, you know. But this is like if you want to do Uhuru as they are, that's basically how you do it. So let me just show you guys how it's done. So this is literally, so this is like a repeat of the same thing. So I'll just zoom in on one of them, which is there. So as you can see, 1, 2. So all you do is just there, then you just like blah blah blah, literally. So you can screen grab this, you can do whatever you need to do, you know. I'm not gonna have the FLP on the thing under the description tab, it's not there, so you might want to screen grab this and try to remember it and do it on your own FL Studio and then take it from there. So this is basically the layout for your percussions. All your percussions usually they follow the same layout, and it's literally like that's the same thing. You done. You literally have yourself an Uhuru track just by doing this here, and then you add like a small few sounds here and there, like this one here, which have a unique pattern, just to add the spice and fill up the gaps where there's gaps. And that's it. And then oh yeah, and then another sound that you need is that hard drum, like this, and that's basically for change. That's when you're about to introduce a new sound, as you saw like here on my track. Every time I change, I add a new sound. I use these drums here, pattern 3, which are these ones here. They sound like this. Okay, there it is. That's all you need to do. Literally, you can use your own sounds. You can use one drum, you can use 2 drums, whatever you want to do. That's all you need to do. I already covered that on. I also covered the basics of doing that on the video of how to make an Afro house track. So you might want to go watch that one as well. And what else is there? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So percussions, these drums here, the string. Yes, you need the string here. You have it on FL Studio. For those that don't know, it comes on. You find it on FL Studio. It's a standard under Legacy, somewhere around Legacy. I think instruments, and then you want to go to orchestra, strings, and there it is. Yeah. So you just want to follow that, and it's the last one there, second to last one there. It's G1 whatnot. So G1 whatever. Open it up, and then take it down to like C2. Usually FL starts at C5, so you want to take it down to C2, and you pretty much have the string that they use. And after that, then you're done. After that you're done, you can add your own unique sound. You don't have to do like I did. You can add your own unique sound and make it creative, and you can get vocalist and do whatever you want to do. So that's basically how you do an Uhuru track. That's how you go about building up an Uhuru track. Next up on the videos, I'll be doing a track. I'll be doing a how-to video on how to make a track like Black Coffee. So I know most of you are probably interested on that, so you might want to watch out for that one. I'll be doing a video on how to make a track like Black Coffee. Just a heads up for those of you that might be interested on that video there. I won't do Black Coffee style has changed a lot from the old style. It went from more complex to more simplistic style, but the quality is still good. It's very good. So I'll do the more simplistic style, which is the new one that is doing, and it's not that complex. So that's why I'm able to do it. So I'll do that for you guys, and I'll show you what you need to be able to do that. Otherwise, yeah, man, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video here. Like, subscribe, comment, Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, follow, all that jazz there. Sharp, buffet.